And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Here we go. Ready?
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Play action. It's Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the try here for the point after. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. A short kick taken at the 18. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And the Texans scoop it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Right 80.
Mike,
Right, he's hot.
Mike, 46. Let's go, D. Let's go.
11, Thomas. Get hot.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job. They see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And they go play action now. Burrow. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They go play action with Burrow. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Burrow giving it to Mixon on the option. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
You got tape.
12.
Another try for Mixon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Here's a run with Mixon, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letter.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Got a man. That's Lazard. Touchdown, Houston. Allen Lazard his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0. 21-0 our score after one. Sloman sets to kick it off. From the 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Burrow on play action. Being chased out left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. This is taken just shy of the 10, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll drop to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. It's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They go play action here on first down. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Corey Davis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice system to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On third down, Mixon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Mike 14, Mike 14.
Now it's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Uncorks one for Davis. It got his man complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved, because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Williams again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon, and mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, Mixon. Room to run past midfield. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starter's telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut.
Laying out is Davis, and he's got the football.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that one or two guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible. So I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in this.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. They'll run on first down. Mixon, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Can. Stop. Watch the safety creep. 11. Stop.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 27. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
36.
Here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Come on, ready? 11 Thomas.
Burrow going to keep it himself, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Joe Burrow, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Fielded just outside the goal line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play here for Dallas. Now a play fake here on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
This one swung out to Williams.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Check 26, check 26.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They'll run it with Williams. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive interception, this drive the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
12, 12, stop.
Again, it's Mixon. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 180.
And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Houston, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Chicago Bears next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.